I'm Ellen Butcher and I'm the Clean Athletics Coordinator at British Athletics. I've been in this role for about 7 years now, and it's mainly a support role. I think a lot of people don't probably understand what we do too much in the department, but there's 4 of us in the department, and my role is athlete support in lots of different guises, whether that's answering medication queries, questions about supplements, helping them with ADAMS for those that are on the testing pool. It's really varied, and no 2 days are the same. Probably the specific areas that I work on are TUE inquiries for athletes and the in-competition testing at events.
Sounds great. My name is Bains. I'm the Clean Athletics Administrator. I'm coming up to about 3 months here, very new in the role. I generally just support Ellen in her day-to-day work.
Talking about role models in sport, who was yours when you were growing up?
I think my first one was Sally Gunnell. First taste of athletics on TV, Sally Gunnell at the Barcelona Olympics '92, winning gold medal, amazing. Literally, I was obsessed with that after that moment. And then as I got a little bit older, Serena Williams. I think the adversity and the criticism that she faced at that time, it was just someone very different to anything that tennis had seen. So it was quite inspiring. So I really looked up to her.
She was quite exciting, wasn't she?
She was,
at the time? Yeah. Mine was probably my very young role model. My first role model was Nadia Comaneci. I wasn't really big into athletics as a child. I was far more into gymnastics, and I used to train and compete quite well. I got to county level, and Nadia Comaneci was just beautiful to watch. And she was the first to get a perfect 10 at the Olympics, and it was just incredible. So I used to try and copy her a little bit. I wasn't as good. I would say my earliest, it probably then went into sort of more music role models, but she was my sporting one.
Is it still her, or have you changed who you admire now?
No, it's not her anymore, and I still obviously think that she was incredible in what she did, but as an adult I probably understand the regime a little bit more that brought her into the sport, and that she actually probably didn't have too much choice in what she was doing and how much she was training. So yes, I think she was amazing, but she probably isn't a role model, and I have racked my brains as to who my role model might be now as an adult, and there isn't any one person really. It's more I see people that I'm with, that I spend time with, and I look at qualities in them that I really admire, and I think they're far more real to me. So I try and aspire to be like them in those areas, rather than having a person.
That's such a nice way of looking at it. I think I would never have thought of it looking at it that way, but I guess it's more real to you in day-to-day life, because the amount of different people that you're going to encounter.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, and in different areas as well. Cause I have friends that I really admire the way that they're bringing up their children, that they prioritise things in their lives, and I have colleagues here that I really admire how they work, their dedication, their enthusiasm, and it's those things that feel more real to me. How about you?
I'd say Serena Williams, still definitely one of my role models. I think it's progressed from there. People like Karen Brady, it's so amazing to see them in obviously the pinnacle of our sport, and the fact that she's a female, it kind of inspires you to know that glass ceiling can be broken because she's done it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely someone up there that I really, really admire her. And then we've got Beyonce. She's unapologetically embracing her femininity, and it's so nice that she has obviously a lot of influence over young people, but the fact that she's doing something positive with it, and she's not sorry for being a female, and I think it's such a nice trait to have.
She's very proud, isn't she?
Yeah, definitely.
So do you dance like Beyonce?
I wish I danced like Beyonce.